Hello tankers! In today's episode, we'll be answering some of your most frequently asked questions. We'll also be sharing with you some useful advice and announcing a new Tanki meeting. We're always answering many questions in our live streams and other official platforms. Today we'll be answering some of the top questions you asked us in a special forum thread. When will the repair kit return to the way it used to be?
The old repair kit won't be coming back. The new one functions exactly as intended. The advantage that close combat and high firing rate turrets got after the update isn't a balanced bug, but an intended feature. If you get too close to these tanks in the arena, you will suffer. The old repair kit was breaking the roles of the turrets. It allowed long-range turrets to get into duels with close combat turrets on their territory, and that wasn't a good thing. Eventually, we might make some small changes to a few things such as healing speed and number of hit points recovered, but the mechanic will remain exactly as it is. Anyway, any possible balance changes will not happen before the matchmaking system is implemented. Additionally, the price will not change. The repair kit still gives the advantage in one-on-one duel, as well as the possibility of fully recovering your hit points while out of active combat. The price of supplies is not connected to their effectiveness. For example, double damage and speed up cost the same amount, but their effects cannot be compared.
Are you planning on allowing daily missions and pro battles again? If not, why?
No, we aren't. In the future, all missions will have to be completed in matchmaking battles, and there are two very important reasons for this. The first is that we want to eliminate unnatural ways of dealing with small missions like as get boxes in a battle, as well as big ones such as get 10,000 kills. The second reason is no surprise. In online games, daily missions or quests are intended to keep a high number of online users. And that is because in multiplayer games, players are the content for each other. In pro battles, players are broken up into many small groups. One group plays XPVP only, another is only interested in non-supplies battles, and someone else might enjoy the craziness of no-cooldown battles. And all of this decreases the effective online population.
Are you going to implement 4-slot modules?
No. On one hand, modules need some fine-tuning, but this is not related to the number of resistances in the modules. Here's what will happen if we add 4-slot resistance modules. First, they will be extremely expensive, which means that only a small number of players will be able to buy it, creating a pay-to-win situation, and we're sure you don't want that. Second, 3-slot modules will lose their relevance, and that is unfair on everyone. Third, eventually players will get 50% resistance against all turrets, and this will break the game process that is tuned to a specific lifetime for tanks. And to deal with that new problem, we would have to add something for additional damage, which would mean new micro upgrades, tons of crystals, and even more pay to win, which is bad. Resistances were created to make the game more diverse, not just as a simple health boost. If we do something to modules, it will be to cater for specialized roles, for example flag catchers, base defense, and so on. But such plans are at the very end of a very long queue.
You said that the matchmaking system will allow battle groups. How many players will they fit?
Right now, we're testing battle groups of 5. After the matchmaking system is released, this number might be changed. We still don't have a final decision, because it's still too early.
Will you be adding new turrets and hulls?
We have some ideas for new turrets and hulls, but for now they're just ideas. Developing of a new turret or hull is a huge task. Right now we do not have the resources for it, and our primary focus is on moving into the new technology, which means that there won't be any new turrets or hulls in the near future.
Are you going to add new XTs? Will XTs get alteration slots?
Since the very beginning, XTs were meant as skins for hulls and turrets. However, due to technical restrictions, we created them as exclusive tanks. But this is not practical, because XTs are simply equipment clones in the garage. So before we start making new XT equipment, we first need to convert the current XTs into skins, turning them into an option for standard equipment. This means that the alteration question is resolved. But as we said before, our top priorities for now are the matchmaking system and HTML5.
Video of the week. In the last episode, we asked you to shoot a video on the Kungur map, wearing the white paint. Here's the best entry we received. The topic for next episode is open. You can do whatever you want, but try to do something very new, something unusual. And we don't mean some unusual kind of parkour, we mean something really new. It's time for a new life hack. From your feedback, we've realized that not everyone understands exactly how Overdrive works. So let's explain it. When Overdrive is ready for action, a small star will appear above your tank. All you need to do is wait for the right moment to activate the ability, and then destroy everything in your path. The default key for using Overdrive is Shift. Here's one more tip that we still haven't shared with you. If you're in battle and you want to visit your garage, you can do so by pressing G. This is a lot more convenient than clicking on the garage button at the top of the screen, especially if you play using the keyboard only. Of course, you can always remap keys in the settings menu.
Hello everyone, this Saturday 21st of July at 17 UTC we're going to have the grand final of the Domination Series 2 tournament between Allkind and Synergy, two of the very best clans in our communities. One of them is already guaranteed 3 million crystals and the gladiator paint, but what they're really fighting for is the grand prize of 4 million crystals plus acid paint plus the Spectrum MB module. So make sure you tune in to our eSports channel tomorrow at 17 UTC Saturday and watch the grand final to find out who's gonna win this tournament, whether it's gonna be Allkind or Synergy. Also, we have a really cool tournament lined up after this one as soon as we wrap up Domination Series. It's gonna be an XPBP tournament for tandem teams in space mode. It's gonna be a lot of fun, some really nice prizes. We'll give you more details later on, but do keep your eyes on the news because we're opening registrations soon. See you.
Tanki continues its tradition of organizing offline events for players. Last summer, our developers visited Armenia and Georgia, while in 2015 there was the Tanki road trip. So what's now? This time, Tanki Online and Tanki X will be visiting Moscow. On the 9th of September, we'll be organizing an event in a cool club called Brooklyn Hall in Moscow. During the event, tankers will be able to ask questions to Semyon Struzhak and to Vladimir Beletsky from Tanki X. There will also be plenty of contests and other activities, where participants will be able to win cool in-game and real prizes. Attendees will also be meeting the game developers, and more importantly, they will be meeting and getting to know other tankers. We'll be sharing more details about the meeting in the next episodes. Stay tuned!
Great news for our tankers! This Saturday there will be 3 good reasons to visit Tanki. 50% sale on micro upgrades and 70% on speed ups. A special bundle in the shop with premium account, gold boxes, supplies and crystals. And finally, a discount on crystals in the shop that can be combined with a crystal bonus card. The event starts this Saturday with the server restart at 2 AM UTC and will last for 24 hours till the Sunday restart. Go get it!
That's all we have for you today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. See ya! Last time, Viking Ricochet was firing into a wall at very close range. You had to guess how many shots it would take for it to self-destruct. The correct answer is 12. Here are our winners, and here's the new question.